What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Islanders. And once again, we're at the trade deadline, kind of already set with everything that we need and want. Now, when it comes to the trade suggestions, there have been a couple, but I don't know that I want to do that. People saying move Ho-Sang or move Dal Colle so that Klein can take their spots. Well, Dal Colle would be the only one to make sense to move this year since he's on 1 year left. However, he has a 44 point season. I think he's gone through injury as well. I mean, he's having himself a great year. And he looks good. And Ho-Sang, I would maybe consider moving this guy, but not till next year. He's lined up with Klein, so maybe next year I'll try Klein on second line for a bit, Ho-Sang on third line with power play. Since he'll be done growing by then. He's pretty much done growing now. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys why Klein, in my opinion, will never be a second liner, and I haven't been playing him in any sort of scoring role. So, as you can see, he only takes 84 shots. Now, it's been challenged that it's because I'm not giving him enough ice time. Well, his ice time is at 938 minutes, as opposed to Stevenson with 171 shots. Ice time at 1085. Now, that's really only a give or take a 150-minute discrepancy. Now, 150-minute discrepancy, yet the shots are doubled. So, I mean, that's only, he only has, I think Stevenson has 16% more ice time, yet he has 100% more shots. Now, that's what I mean when I'm talking about rate of shooting. And I don't think Klein has what it takes to be that kind of a scorer. That's why he hasn't been in a scorer role. That's why I'm playing him in a defensive role. Now, he has a good shot, but if he doesn't use it or use it properly, then it's really not going to matter. That's why I haven't really been putting him in that role, because he just doesn't look like that offensive threat and he doesn't play like it. You can look at his stats and be like, okay, well, that shot's good at least. He's a good skater, etc. But the fact is, his offensive awareness only being at 82 really limits him, and his defense being so high, you'd expect, his giveaway takeaway is going to be incredible. Except he has a lot of giveaways, mainly because his offensive awareness is bad. It means he's turning the puck over a lot. Yeah, he gets some takeaways, but he also turns that puck over quite a bit. Doesn't hit much. Obviously, doesn't block shots much. Forwards usually don't, but yeah, I mean, he's really kind of just a purely defensive player. Now, I don't think he'll ever be good in a scoring role because of that. I will give it a shot next year, but I stand by what I've done with him so far, and the reasons not giving him top 6 ice time was, because of what I showed you guys. So that's why Stevenson gets put on the power play, got moved up onto the second line, things like that. It was because he takes a lot of shots. His rate of shooting is a lot higher than at least Klein, but even a lot higher than a lot of other people. I think we can take a look at Brizgalov with only, 115 shots. But his minutes is way lower. Now, remember, that's almost 300 lower than Klein's was, and still shoots at a higher rate. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about how Klein's shooting is not that high. If you'd go in and check their ice time, he's had plenty of ice time to shoot. But he just doesn't. And I think it has a lot to do with his awareness. I had a couple years ago a guy with, or not a couple, I can't remember which franchise it was, but we had a guy with a really, really good shot. His offensive awareness was only at 85, and he never really had that big of a scoring season. And I think it had a lot to do with his awareness being as low as it was. The shots he was choosing to take weren't even that good. So, I don't know. I still need to do more experiment with it, but that's the reason why I haven't been playing that guy in a top role. The reason why he most likely is getting traded at some point. But I'll give him I'll give him a shot next year on the second line. But for right now, I don't think it'll work, because all we'll be doing is taking away another scorer from that line, and especially when you look at the two defensemen we got, Callan Foote and Kiprusoff are both really defensive minded. So all you really have is Beauvillier and Dal Colle trying to carry that line, and I don't think that's enough. So, if we get another scorer back there in the defense, maybe Klein would work out. But for right now, I'm going to keep him there. And like I said, next year, I'll try him out on that line. We'll see if it works. All right, so just wanted to address that. And for trades, what people were saying, you could probably trust in Yoki Paka. He made quite the turnaround. Our team's been playing well with him. So, all right, I won't go and grab a a top 6 guy, in which case I don't think we have too much to do here at the deadline. If we're not, Hogan's fine, Brizgala, Bellows, I mean, all this stuff's good. Like, we've been playing great. I say we just roll through it and really just, I don't know, maybe there's some junk trades to make or something, but I think most of the guys I like. If I have any AHL guys, I'll flip them for some later picks, but other than that, I'm not really sure what we really need. I mean, you could argue the goaltender situation is not strong, but I have Markstrom's been playing good, and again, if he gets statistical growth, that only benefits us for the long term here. So I'll hold on to him right now. We'll see how he does in the playoffs for us. Now, a couple of these guys can go. Some of these red guys can probably go, but none of them have to go this year, I don't think. So that's a good thing. So I could trade these 2 guys because they are more than likely going to be absolutely nothing. Yeah, especially a playmaker. That guy's a defensive defenseman, however, it's 7. So if it was green 7, I'd hold on, but yellow 7 is We got a lot of other better guys there. So alright, I could throw in one more here. Probably him. Lowest overall at the highest age. Well, compared to this guy. But I'll throw this guy in. 3 guys should get us some. Or not throw in 3 guys. Did I not click on him properly? I must have not. Okay, where was he? There he is. Add him in there. And we'll see what year we want these picks from. It might not even be from this year. We got 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 3 thirds, 2 fours, of 1 5. Okay, if we can get a 5, maybe a 4 as well, then I'd be willing to do it. Alright, Anaheim, you can take these guys. Maybe a 7, 4, 5, and a 7. I highly doubt that. I don't even think I'll be able to get a 4 and a 5 on their own. A bit off in value, actually. Wait. Oh, I did. Cool. So I'll take that 4 and the 5. That makes sense for us, and then the rest I'll hold on to for like next year, something like that. But we'll get all those, and we should be looking pretty good. All right, so like I said, I think we're just going to sim through this, keep our lines the way they've been going, and hopefully our first line in power play gets back up there now that frickin' Cullen's back, and I actually put him back onto the power play, and I think he was off that for these games in this month, so that's my bad, but I think our power play numbers should shoot right back up. So we'll see how we're doing. If we need to stop at some point here, we definitely will, but if we continue doing okay, then I will obviously not really want to stop here. Beat Philly, please. Oh, that's a tough loss. We scored goals, but we allowed them. But whatever. We got a never mind. We won the next game. I was going to say we got a point, but it was a win, so we got 2. That math. All right. We'll continue here. Couple weeks. Just get a lot of general scouting done. There's a nice win. And another nice win. There we go. Scoring's going back up, I think it's safe to say. Holland been injured with a swollen knee. Now that's our AHL starter. Swollen knee. I don't know how long he was gone, but Wally could step in. And we have a really good backup, this guy. So that's the best backup you'll ever find that's not actually signed to you. You usually get him in the 60s, sometimes even in the 50s. Ho-Sang been injured with a sore foot April 1st. Alright, so that's rough for Ho-Sang. Really rough for him. Okay, well. Stevenson might be the guy to move up, although you'd think they might want to pass her a bit more. So I might consider moving Jokela up. Might do that. Who's our scratches here? We have Hartman. Hartman's not well, he could fill in offense, but he's not. He could fill more into the third line, I think. We could try Stevenson again, but how's he doing anyway? He does really well in the power play. Yeah, he really does. I don't know if he'd do really well in that role, but I guess we could try him. All right, I'll try him, and then I'll put Hartman probably on the third line. Yeah, we'll put Hartman on third line. We'll sub in all lines. He could probably actually do the power play, but I'm actually going to put Hogan in there. Yeah, we're going to go with Hogan because he's a lot better. Yeah, he's got high awareness. Not the greatest shot, but his rate of shooting is actually decent. It's actually probably better than Klein's, I think. I mean, yeah, he's only played 20-something games. He's got 44 shots. Yeah, I'd say it's probably higher. All right, so we'll put him in there. Hartman, he could be on the 4, man. That's not that big a deal. Hogan on the PK. Yeah, I like it. Alright, everything should be good after that. Extras. I don't think Hosang would. Yeah, he wasn't because we won. You'll kill. Yeah, that's right. Alright. So we're gonna keep this up. That's a bit of a tough injury, but he'll be back in a pretty short amount of time. It's another Anisimov. And that's Bridgeport. Where was he? I think he's a no, he's a defenseman. Never mind. Not even one of our top guys, honestly. It's fine. We could stick someone. Davidson's pissed. I'm actually going to throw in Witherspoon then, because he's not pissed, and he's good. So he'll get subbed in there. All right, let's continue. I think we should get ourselves a 50-win season. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. And we're doing great right now. Still below 20 reg losses. Let's check the Finns. I could probably only do 2 weeks for forwards there. Yeah, I'll do 2 and 2, honestly. Ooh, tough regulation loss right there. We wanted at least a point out of those guys. Multiple players in Bridgeport are eligible to be dressed. Again, let's wait till they're fully healed. It should tell me that they're fully healed, right? Or at least one that tells me about the next one is fully healed. Hosang's available. Same thing, wait till he's fully healed. Okay, well. I think that's Hallinan being fully ready. The other guy not so much, but okay. Interesting. But did they do the other one? Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I think he did my lines for me, Mr. Assistant Coach. I'm not happy with that. Oh. Whatever. Jennings back in. Or was it Anisimov? God damn. I think it was Anisimov. But I think Jennings was in here somewhere. Yeah, he was freaking over here or something like that, yeah. Screwed my things. I'll try that. I think that was similar to what I was supposed to have. Witherspoon was not supposed to be. Oh, man. Hold on. Screw it. What do they do? Ah! Was this guy in there? Okay, I could play that guy. Or I could put the good guys in right now. Alright, we'll go with that. That's fine. Interesting. Alright, Hogan's got a minor injury, but he's pushing through it because he's a badass. And I think it said Hosang's back now, so. Stevenson, I think he got like a goal and an assist playing up there. Not amazing. Alright, so Hosang goes back in. Hogan, did you do anything on the power play? Let me see. Nope. Got a couple assists, but they weren't on the power play. Alright, Hosang back in. Oh, he's still... Oh, what the heck? I thought he was... Oh, jeez. I don't know. I can't even keep up right now. That was a lot of injuries in a short stretch. Fully healed Joseph Hogan. Yeah, he wasn't even majorly injured. Now, okay, so Hosang's fully healed. So nothing bad's going to come of that. There we go. Back on the winning side of things. 2 in a row. 4-1 victories. Tough 5-2 loss. But come on. We got 4 games to get one more win. We'll be okay. Right? You guys won't lose every single game, right? No, you wouldn't do that to me. You'll get me 1 win right here against a divisional opponent. There it is. And a big-ass 7-0 victory. 2 shutouts in a row. And a 4-1 victory. Goaltending did great. 53-win season. And we're taking on Carolina in the first round. All right. So good stuff. Let's wrap things up here. See how our team did overall. And I think we did really well there at the end. I'd say our scoring went up a lot. Panarin was a point-a-game player even. That's good. All right, so we got second in the division. Look at that. 4 teams with 110 points. 2 teams with 100 points missed the playoffs. That is hilarious. New Jersey and Pittsburgh both missed the playoffs with 100-point seasons, and then a team made the playoffs with 90 points. That's awesome. That's great stuff. Oh, yeah, I love this. It's really good. Really good stuff. Oh, man. All right, so that's funny. My gosh. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, goals for per game, 3.16. Goals against per game, 2.3. Look at the team we're taking on. They're pretty much identical to us. Maybe score a slight amount more. All right, power play percentage. It did go back up. It didn't quite get back up to where it needed to be. I do think Bouchard on that first unit has a bit to do with it. So probably for the playoffs, I'll move Carlson back up there. Move Bouchard back down. All right. Penalty kill actually fell below 80%. That's interesting. Huh. I don't know why. Looks pretty good to me. But again, we take no penalties whatsoever. I love that part. Okay. Good last 10, 7-2-1. Home and away records pretty even. A little bit better on home ice, obviously, but good performances in both situations. And man, 103-point season is really good. I mean, we're probably pretty close to the top. Wow, Vancouver, 120 points. Yeah, we're third place in the NHL. And look how many teams are from our division. Philly, us, Carolina, Columbus, New York. Oh my gosh. And even look at the team. Oh, how many teams below them? Look at that crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams below New Jersey made the playoffs. Now, granted, most of them are from the Western Conference. Only, but still, that's hilarious. My gosh. Ugh. The East is strong. Very strong. All right, let's check out the individual point scoring here. Barzal didn't even get 70 points. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Colin didn't even get 60. He was injured a bit, but geez. Barzal. I thought for sure he'd creep back up there, at least closer to 70. I thought a feeling he wouldn't get 70, but I thought he would get a bit closer than that. Interesting, though. Dalcal, though, 62 points, 34 goals. That's great. Dahlin with a 60-point season. Pretty damn good. All right, Cullen, 58 points, but 33 goals. Beauvillier had 52 points. I think Hosang just missed it, but he did miss, 6 games? Yeah, I missed 6 games. 4 points in 6 games. I mean, not really on that pace, but he's close. Stevenson, though, almost a 50-point year on that third line. 26 goals. Carlson still had 50 points. Bouchard had 36. How much of that came on the power play? I mean, he had 10 assists on the power play, but I don't think he got a whole lot, in that last stretch there. Not too sure, but yeah, he did produce well on the power play. Don't get me wrong, but I still think Carlson's a better anchor because Carlson wasn't helping our second unit score. I think that was the issue. Bouchard looked like he might have been helping our second unit score, while Carlson's more of an anchor type guy. But again, Stevenson on the point. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to tell. There's Jokela, had himself 41 points, which is pretty damn good for a third line. I started putting him in the extras slots as well, and seeing the payoff. Klein, 27 points, plus 17, though. That third line's really good. Brizgalov, our fourth line, on the other hand, is fucking polar opposite. A really bad fourth line. Brizgalov, Bellows, they're all really bad. Yeah. Hold on, what was wrong with you? His giveaway takeaway is actually good. What's the problem here? This giveaway takeaway is not horrible. Yeah. Just a really bad fourth line. I think, honestly, because probably Brizgalov being in there as a scoring guy probably has a lot to do with it. Hogan moraled up to an 80. Kupari didn't play a whole lot. Hartman was a -6 in 12 games played. Wow. Yoki Paka, 0 points in 39 games, but a plus 14. That's impressive. But yeah, as we take a look at the defense, we got a lot of good stuff. And look at the penalty numbers, man. They're really pretty low for, our team in general just has really, really low penalty numbers, especially on the forward end. Wow. Our forward end's really good for not taking penalties. All right, well, Foot is still an 85. That is disconcerting. If he doesn't get a jump in this offseason, that sucks. But, I mean, he's on a great contract, so it's not horrible, but still. So really expecting him to get a jump here and maybe at least grow through. If he doesn't get a jump in the offseason, that'll really suck. Because I was expecting him to, actually be closer to a top 2. At least get to around 88 so I can get away with putting him in the top 2. Well, we'll see. Mironov didn't do too great, so I think we're definitely rolling with Yoki Paka. But Kiprasov didn't have too bad of a year. Got himself a few points, some goals. Plus minus not the strongest, but it's all right. Goaltenders. Markstrom didn't do as good as I thought he would do, but it was still good. Luukkonen did very well. Yeah, so we have 2 great goalies to be able to go to in the playoffs. I think, I don't know. We'll probably start with Markstrom since he's still listed as a starter. If we have trouble, though, we'll go with Luukkonen. I think definitely. That'll be good. Rookies, we don't really have any rookies of note here this year. So, all right. Well, Panarin did great. I love what Panarin did. Barzal really fell off this year. I don't know the complete reason why, but I don't know. I don't think there is really. I think just Panarin is just so freaking good offensively that I think missing Cullen for those few games helps. But really, I mean, it's only 6 games. I mean, he'd have to get 7 points in 6 games with Cullen on there. I mean, it's definitely possible, but Dalcal brought a lot of the same things to the table. Well, he only missed 1 game because of injury. That wasn't even that much. Interesting. All right, well, let's check out the league here now and see how our guys stack up. All right, so, oh my goodness, Connor McJesus, 115 points. I think someone guessed McDavid. I usually see at least one person guessing McDavid, and it's always a good bet because finally, eventually he, oh my God, Ovi, at age 36, 113 point season. That's filthy. Wow. McDavid, though, 55 goals. Wow, Tarasenko, oh my goodness, a lot. High goal scoring this year. Very high goal scoring this year. So, looks like, yeah, Tarasenko, most goals. McDavid close second. Then 2 people just below 50. Kessel, Malkin, Kane, Jamie Benn, Marner. All, oh my goodness, Marner. All with 40-goal seasons. And some people close behind. Who led an assist with that still? What? Wait, what? 95 assists for Backstrom. Oh, it's because they got that power forward. Hold on. Where's that power forward guy at that they drafted? Because there's Ovechkin. Yeah, like that makes a whole lot of sense. But where's that power forward guy? He's got to be on that team, right? Uh-oh. Nucks have Bailey. But hold on. Where is... I got to find the power forward now. Like, he's got to be on here somewhere. Let me go by points then. Dude's got to be on here somewhere. Nope. Come on, where the hell are you? Or he's just not, and they're just an incredible duo. But where the hell is he? It'd be so much easier just to switch to their team, and I should do that. But I'm committed at this point. Oh, it's not even worth it. He's nowhere. Yeah, fuck that shit. Hold on. Where? Okay, no. I went and I go the wrong way. It's Washington, so clearly I only need to go up like 1. Okay, where the hell is he? Oh yeah, oh my. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. They weren't even on the same team, and I exited. Oh man, it's early. I'm sorry. I'm recording this very early. Okay, well, let's forget that even happened. I totally forgot they both hit. I was just assuming they're on the Caps. So no, he's on the Blues. That's not fair. Okay, that's why. Oh, they're all on the Blues. That's okay. That's gross. That's just a little bit gross. The Blues got both Backstrom and Ovechkin. Okay, that's gross. That's just gross. Wow. All right, that sucks. Wow. And Justin Falk with an 80-point season, ruining everyone's day. Because down there's Dahlin only with 60 points. Poor guy. But damn, Justin Falk, 30 goals as a defenseman? What the hell? I know Carolina has a franchise guy, or a really good guy. I can't remember if he was franchise or what, but I remember them having a first overall pick. Wow. Okay, so that's fun. Thatcher Demko looking in great shape, but Peter fucking Mrazek decides to ruin everyone's guesses on Philly. Oh my gosh, Peter Mrazek. But it's nice to see Luukkonen up. Oh, I didn't even do the games, but I'm pretty sure that won't matter. I think he's definitely going to be the best, even with all those games played. Yeah, it's not even close. Thatcher Demko with almost 50 wins, but wow. Peter Mrazek with that Philly team is absolutely going ham. Wow. Okay. Let's see who the top rookie is going to be then. We can go back to one game for that. Weber on Minnesota. Sniper elite, only 83 overall. But damn, what a season. There's the franchise power forward. No, he only had a 45-point year on a really crappy Washington team. But he's only listed as a second liner at 88. Yeah, his offensive stats aren't super strong, but he'll still be really good, I think. I don't know. We'll see. It's only his rookie year, but we'll see how he develops. Any rookie goalie is going to steal some thunder here? No, neither. No. If Lukin had enough games played, he would have a really good shot, but still. 55 points is not bad. All right, well, there's that. Let's check the font. This is a crazy amount of points, man. And that, I totally forgot. I was just thinking, I saw Ovechkin and Backstrom, just thought, oh yeah, Capitals, but they're all on the Blues now. 95 assists. 95 assists in a season. That's silly. That's just silly. All right, power play. Let's do power play goals first. McDavid with 19 power play points. McDavid with 38. He's a great power play guy. Ooh, most clutch is McDavid as well. Wow. Best shooting percentage here. I'd say it's Tarasenko easily. He has less shots than normal, but I think that has a lot to do with Ovechkin being on the team now. They're going to have to split him a bit. Yeah, as you can see, this is the first time you're ever going to see Ovechkin below 300. This is the only time you'll see both these guys below 300. They're on the same team. Wow. Colin White-Besser takes a hell of a lot of shots. McJesus took a whole lot, and Stamkos took the most. Wow, this is really, really crazy. Oh, the Blues. Okay, Strome. Wow, making a case again to be the Selke winner. Yeah. McDavid makes a good case, but Strome that's just really good. That's really good from Strome. Oh my goodness. You got good. Nice. Not a bad production year for him either. Cool. Alright, anyway, yeah, we'll check out the fun stuff now. The fights. Dodging, there he is. Oh my gosh. Josh Anderson. No one's even close. It's not even close. I didn't check hits. I'll check those too. Nick Ritchie with... Oh, he actually got good. He usually doesn't get that good in this game. What kind of a season did he... Come on now. What kind of a season did he have? 50. Ugh, yeah. Still not very good, though. Horvat laid the body quite a bit. I think he's got statistical growth boosting him up, but still pretty good. All right, and let's just, for shits and giggles, check the AHL fights. Because that's just so goddamn funny. Oh, man. Let's see if any of these guys are looking like they could hit the NHL. Misselli might. Sandlak might. Probably will. 21-75. That's really good. Let's see. Any of these younger guys who might crack the... Darby could. Wow. A red top 6 actually getting NHL ready? Interesting. Wasn't even drafted. Alright. Selleck. Alright. Drops off pretty good after that. But there's a few of those guys. This guy might make the NHL. A few of those guys might be on their way up. Alright. So there we have it. So one last thing before we start the playoffs here. We're going to check out the progress reports, of course. Now, I did get a request to do go back to the text sim here. I think I might for this year just continue as we were doing. Because, like I said, once your team gets really, really good, the text sim is just really bad. I mean, we saw it multiple times this year. That's the reason I've switched here, but maybe I'll go back to it at some point, but I'll have to... I can't just make a really good team at that point. You really have to make an okay team and then just hope you get the cheese. All right, anyway. So Dahlin, natural plus statistical plus morale. I mean, he just keeps growing. He should get another jump in the offseason. Probably might even get a bit more growth after that. Kuprasov had a great year. Great year of growing. All to his defensive stuff. Yeah, didn't grow too much after we last checked. Brizgalov got a bit of bump. Hogan got a bit as well. I think we already checked. Yeah, Brizgalov is pretty much the same as when we checked last time. Yeah, I wish his passing was higher. Hogan is looking like he's going to be a really good offensive tool, though, if he can get up there. Maybe if he chills around second line, I wouldn't even be too upset about that, because he brings a really good game. All right, Panarin, doing okay. Obvious sarcasm is obvious. Okay, Booze grew incredibly. I already moved him up. I actually think he's probably, yeah, now he's up at 77. I think he was listed as depth, but it might change to fourth line. I don't think we'll be bringing him up, though. I mean, we could try him. I mean, our fourth line can't get much worse, though. But for right now, I think I'll leave it. We'll see how they're doing. Might bring him up, but he's in the second line AHL right now. Other than that, ooh, Scarbelli got a lot of growth as a red top 6 guy. Don't know if that'll be consequential or not. Hilariously, all these other reds. Papineau grown is good. We didn't sign this guy. He was just chilling, playing somewhere. Or unless we did sign him and he's in juniors, but one of the two. He's either unsigned or he's playing in juniors. All right, Anisimov, Chistov. Yeah, not really a whole lot after that, but some decent growth. This guy I don't think is going anywhere, but we'll still hold on to him. You can chill there for a while. Langenbrenner did get some nice growth. Unfortunately, he's already 22, and his offensive stats aren't the greatest. We'll see how he continues to develop, but more and more likely he'll be traded. All right, how'd our goalies do? Any good growth? Okay, good. Grattan did. I don't know if that's the same as he got last time, or as when we checked. He might have got a bit more here and there, but pretty good year for him at least. So he should get another jump. He'll definitely be ready for the some role in the AHL. Yeah, definitely. I didn't trade Sweat at all. I forgot, so we'll just let him drop. Not a big deal. It's only a backup. But there we have it. All right, so we are now ready to get these playoffs started, I believe. Team chemistry still at caution. Come on, team chemistry, you do better. All right, so first round opponent. We can see the matchups here. Eastern Conference matchups. Tampa, Columbus. Ooh, nice rivalry matchup right there. The Habs against the Bruins. Philly against New York. And Islanders against Carolina in the West. Vancouver against the Wild. Arizona versus Oilers. Winnipeg versus Calgary. And the Blues versus the Stars. All right, so there we have it. And let's see what Carolina's bringing to the table here. They got that, I think they had that, what's his name, dude? The one guy I forgot his, god damn it. Who was it? No, I guess they don't. I must have been thinking of someone else. Yeah, I don't know. Oh god, that's a oh my god, what the hell? How is this guy okay with playing there? How'd you do it? How do you do it, computers? What else is Slavin? He's got second power play time. No penalty. What the hell? Fuck you. They're not punished so hard for morale. Oh, dicks. Alright, so their offensive core is not that great. It's definitely got some potential here. I'm sure Skinner had a decent year. Oh, yeah, beyond decent. 85-point year for Skinner with these guys, man. 73 points for Rask. He's going to get statistical growth after this year, so bear that in mind. Teravainen definitely won't, but so Duo probably getting a lot of help off it. Yeah, they got, okay, that's why Justin Falk. So, all right, but after that, second line, what you got to be careful of is defensive capability on the second line. They got, actually, Gauthier's not as good, but as a power forward, oh my god, his shot. Holy crap, he has a great shot. And let me guess, he doesn't shoot enough. Could use more, but it's not terrible. Henrique, good defensive player there. And Aho is, oh man, that's a really good defensive second line. We should be able to keep him off the board, though, with our second pairing. I don't know how the matchups will work, but third line is pretty damn good. They're still overpaying for Stahl. Yeah, this is it's pretty good. They got some good depth. Defensively, it's just I mean it's, you can call it close, but I think they beat us out, kind of no question. This guy's tired. So this guy's got demoralized, but Slavin's fine. Slavin's cool with it. Slavin don't care. All right, and their goaltender situation is Ned Jelkovic, who got there's been more statistical growth for goalies in this franchise mode than I've seen. Wow, like I've never seen Ned Jelkovic get this good. Yeah, he must have got statistical growth this year, and then he's really capitalizing on it. Man, that is incredible. Wow. So judging by those numbers, I think Markstrom should get a bit to bump him back up. I mean, he was closer to these kind of numbers, but with that amount of games played, I don't know if it's enough. We'll see. But damn, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. They got a great goaltender with a great defensive core against our incredible offensive core. Well, not quite incredible enough. It's our offense, of course, still got a ways to go to becoming like OP like frickin' Minnesota's was, but I'd still say it's a really good offensive core. Yeah, what we need to worry about, though, is they're shut down on that second line. I mean, we should be able to keep them off the board, and it'll all depend on... Damn, I forgot what I was going to say, because I remembered to move that. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, this is... Yeah, I don't know. It's going to depend on if our top unit, if Carlson can really help shut things down. We do have some decent defense with these guys, but I've seen better. And with Dahlin back, I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's only one way to find out what's going to happen here is to get Simon. So, all right. Round 1 against Carolina here. Let's see how the Islanders are able to do. Game 1, we got the home ice. Let's get off to a good start here. How are we going to play? Oh, tough overtime loss, 4-3. So game 1 in the books, we lose in overtime. So Carolina had what it took. Game 2, we got to win this game. We cannot let them get 2 games on our ice. There we go, an overtime victory, 2-1. Series even up at 1 game apiece. Both games have gone to overtime. This is how it feels it should be. These two teams are very close to one another. All right, game 3, we're going on the road now. Let's get the steal. Steal one early. Oh, another overtime game, but we lose this one 1-0. Oh, no. Goal scoring has lacked in these last 2 games. If we can't pick it up in this next game, I think we got to make some changes internally. Game 4, down 2-1. We need this game. We need to get this W here. Definitely. We cannot fall down 3-1. Don't want to have that happen. Come on now. There we go. Offense responded in kind with 5 goals, maybe 1 empty netter, but got the win nonetheless. 2-2 series, and I think I'll let the lines keep rolling as they are. These 3 games could have gone either way, so goddamn. How crazy is that? 3 overtimes. All right, game 5, back on home ice. We got this. Take that 3-2 lead. Take that 3-2 lead with a 3-2 victory. There we go. Almost every game has been a 1-goal differential. That's crazy. All right, game 6, a chance to end the series on the road, but it's a chance to end the series. Don't make the same mistake as last year. Don't give him an inch to breathe. End it here. Oh my God, a 1-0 loss in game 6. They force a game 7 on our ice. And did we freeze? Yeah, we froze. Welcome to EA Games. Now this is the one downside. Holy crap. Wow, so I guess we gotta do the whole fucking series over again because EA. Oh, that was such a cool series, man. Why'd he have to do that? Alright, well, I'm gonna sim through it a bit quicker this time because fucking hell, EA. Alright, so we win game 1, 1-0. Win game 2. Oh, great. Now we're just gonna sweep them. Come on, man. It's gonna force me to have to go back to doing like text sim just because the fucking yeah, we swept them. That's so silly. That's so silly right there. So completely different. God damn, man. Text sim is broken. Calendar sim is broken. Is there anything that isn't broken in this game? Fucking hell, man. Like, I don't care if we would have lost that series. Like, it was a good series. Like, that was cool. Seeing all those 1-goal games, the overtimes. And then we just go and just sweep them. I had a chance to watch a damn game 7. I'm salty about that. I am very salty about that. I'm gonna go another series before I even check the stats because that's just off-putting. That's really off-putting. Okay, let's see what happened here. The other 2 series. So Philly gets eliminated. I don't know how they got eliminated. Honestly, let's see. Let's see if Philly getting eliminated makes a bit of sense. Really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They don't have enough good players. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that's a good regular season team. When it came to playoffs, Mrazek couldn't carry that hard. They didn't have enough defense. And they didn't really have enough scoring by the looks of it. Simmons belongs on a 4th line in the AHL. Actually, probably the ECHL, so yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, well. So we're going to check out our next opponents here, which are New York. I'm very sorry about that. Having a reset there, really. I would have preferred a loss than to have to do that and get it, especially getting a sweep. Like, god damn. It was so close the first time. All right, well, they look very similar to how Philly's built, so probably a really good defensive team. Oh, yeah, good defensive core. Although, oh, Boakfist, hello. He's got 5 assists in the first series. Not too bad. Then they got Pesh. Oh, yeah, they got a good defensive core. That's a good defensive core. Goaltender-wise, though, weak. But Anders Nilsson is cheese. Oh, crap. Anders Nilsson, did he have a good regular season? He's going to get statistical growth. Guarantee. How many goalies are going to get statistical growth here? I guarantee he's going to get statistical growth. Almost willing to guarantee. Now, they have a weak offensive core, but a lot of good defensive players up there. So, again, very similar. Ooh, let's not talk about Yakupov, though. He's not. And they got William Karlsson and Buchnovich. Yeah, pretty good defensive players everywhere. Good third line, too. Actually, not very strong defensively. Not really strong offensively. Elias Anderson's really good offensively. Good third line. I guess that's a scoring third line. Good fourth line, too. Really good. Second liner playing fourth line. Yeah, good depth all the way around. So, again, this should be I think we can find ways to score, though, against their top line. I don't think we should have an issue. I think our top line is going to just dominate here. But only one way to find out. We'll check the stats after, too. And we'll wrap it in after that first round. I'm still very off-put by that. So, all right. Game 1 here. We've got the home ice advantage. And we win game 1 3-1. Yeah, I figured we should be able to keep this team off the scoreboard at least. Because our defense and goaltending is very good. Well, goaltending is a bit more iffy, but our defense is really good. And good defensive forward spread throughout. Well, at least in our bottom 6 these days. Game 2 wins 2-0. Are we just going to sweep everything this time? It worked. It worked for the frickin' Minnesota, but is it even going to work? I don't know. All right, game 3. I think we're perfect. God damn it. I can't find a consistent sim in this fucking game. I mean, 8-0 is a little extreme in my opinion. All right, finally we lose. Please lose again or something. Yeah, we lose twice in a row. That's looking a bit better. So we won 3 games straight, and their offense wasn't able to show up. Again, they don't have a good offense. I don't even know how they did so good. But anyway, they brought it back to a game 6 at least, so we're not going to be perfect. Watch them force a game 7. Oh my goodness. Only our team will be able to do this. A game 7 has been forced, and we are in the process of being reverse swept right now. That's scary. I'm gonna, if it happens, I don't even care. I'm gonna choke in the second round. Choked in the second round, son. Oh my gosh. Oh, got reverse swept. Oh, we sweep the first round. Oh, this timeline's just fucked though. All right, well, that's hilarious. That is goddamn hilarious. Wow, okay, so we get kicked out in the second round, being reverse swept. And our first line looks like they completely disappeared. I think they just got shut down by that defensive squad. Oh, man. This is a bit comical, though. Especially after the crash, like... Look at that. That's amazing. How does this team lose? Look at that. Look at that ratio. How does this team lose? Oh, the penalty kill was god-awful as part of the reason. Oh, man. Get reverse swept, though. Got reverse swept. Alright, where the hell is anyone? Wow. Barzal. All of them below point a game, so not able to get the offense going. And you know what? This makes a little bit of sense. We played 2 very good defensive teams for the most part. We really did. And look at the way we exploited them. We exploited them on the second line, which makes sense. The third line, the power play, like that makes a bit of sense at least. Because the two teams that we faced both had really good top 2s and really good defensive first lines. So you know what? That makes a bit of realism sense to me at least. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Hosang down there, not a lot. Where was, we had Barzal. Where was Cullen? Cullen there was 6 points. Yeah, you know what? That makes a bit of sense for what they went up against. And it wasn't, yeah. All right, I'm not actually mad about that at all. I like that. Dolan, 7 points, pretty good. Bouchard was 6. Carlson with 5. Everyone was a plus, dude. Like, our entire defensive core did great. Yoki pocketed fine. It's just, we choked. That's all you can say. And they played Luukkonen instead. But whatever. Whoever played got the fucking... Jesus Christ. I don't even care that Markster didn't play at that point. I was going to be like, who are they go with? They decided to go with Luukkonen. And he wrecked face. Wow. Okay. Not even mad. So sweet. So, alright. We'll take a vote here. If you guys want me to go back to Text Sim. Or stick with Calendar Sim. Both are pretty silly, but... The problem that we'll see with Text Sim that I can see, if when our team gets to a certain point where it's really, really, really good, we're going to go up against really, really shitty teams and lose. I don't know if maybe EA patched it, but I haven't seen a patch. So, all right, well, you guys can let me know. Should we stick with Calendar Sim? Should we go back to Text Sim? The thing with Text Sim is it's going to be a separate one for each round, so there will be more videos in between that and the draft. But if people like that, I don't know. I always seem to get less views on those anyway, so... We'll take it down there. You guys weigh in on that. Second round exit right here. As a tough reverse sweep. Got fucking wrecked. Oh, that's what happens. We got that 8-0 victory, kind of sat back a bit, and then just could not recover, and the Rangers were the Kings. And they broke our hearts, but I like Stevenson's production. Pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, like I said, we didn't play terribly in any of those games there at the end. We lost 3 of those in OT. And I think the other one we lost by 1. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, to me, that's at least how playoff games should look. You know? I like that. You know, the first round, all right, we'll forget what we'll forget what happened this time around. That first round was going to 7 games. That made sense between these two teams. We're very even. And then this, you know, every single game we lost only by 1. So it's like, yeah, the teams were pretty even. Their defense came through and won them the series. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, that makes sense. If we're in that calendar sim, I have a gut feeling. Take a look at not the calendar sim. If we went to text sim, I have a gut feeling. I'm going to take a look at their lines, but I have a damn gut feeling that their offense would have been out of this world. And it was probably been their shitty second line scoring all crazy. Let's see, where are they at? Like, I guarantee you their top scorers would be this fucking second line. I'm almost willing to guarantee you that. Yeah, look at their scoring. Like, they don't have a lot of scoring. This makes sense to me because they're more defensive players. None of them are very, very good offensively. Zibanejad's the only one who's really, really out of this world in that regard. Now, here's, as you can see, their third line was really able to exploit matchups, which makes sense. Elias Anderson with that amount of points definitely makes sense. Where he's playing, he's probably exploits matchups on the second power play unit. That makes sense to me. That kind of production makes sense. You know, and these guys probably weren't as good as they should have been. They shouldn't have been that good defensively, but either way. Yeah, honestly, these point totals make a whole lot of sense. Now, had we been doing Text Sim, I'm almost willing to bet that this first line, they would have all had like 10 points in that series. Just because of the way EA Text Sim goes. They really love these shitty fucking players playing in good roles. Remember Minnesota. Remember the Nashville Predators team we lost to? They had a full first line of 83s and 84s, or maybe there's an 85, but their whole team was like 83s and 84s. And they beat us. Like, they beat our first line, which was the best first line. Everyone on that first line was 90 plus. One of them was a franchise, and yeah. So that's my logic against the Text Sim. But to me, this kind of production makes sense from all these guys. The way they're built, the way it looks like they can play, that kind of production makes sense. Where they are, etc., the way their stats are, it makes sense to me. It makes sense that Elias Anderson is the top point producer on this team for the sole purpose of number 1, he's exploiting matchups. Number 2, he's on the power play, and number 3, look at his offensive stats. So I'm okay with it. So you guys, like I said, let me know if you want me to go back to Text Sim, but just watch the Ottawa Twitch franchise and watch the Minnesota franchise if you want to see the major reason why I am not doing the Text Sim right now. But like I said, if you guys want me to go back to it, I can do that as well. So all right, let me know. Draft will be up in the next one. We got a second round exit. you know, it makes sense. We're not where we could be yet in terms of a good team. In terms of a Stanley Cup winning team, we're definitely not there yet. I wasn't expecting us to get as far as we did last year, but that's what I kind of like. We pulled off a couple upsets, and this year we get upset ourselves. So, cool. So far, I'm liking it. But yeah, let me know any sort of draft strategies you guys have, or, you know, before we do that, let me actually show you the draft class, or any kind of trades we can make at the draft to maybe move up or anything. But let's see what the draft is looking like right here. Trying to figure out a good format for this video here. All right, so that guy is probably going to go first overall. He's looking really strong. Offensive defenseman, deking at 85 actually could also be up there. I don't know if we'll have a top pick. I'll check our picks. But if we do, I'll definitely scout a bit more in the top 5 if it looks like we might have a pick up there, because all of them are going to be from WHL anyway. Usually what happens. Oh yeah, all of them from WHL in the top 10. Yep. Okay. So that's what it's looking like. Let's see if we got any steals. Not really. That guy could be, this Rin-ass guy. Oh, he's 20, so we might want to pick him up. This guy's a 19-year-old on the higher side of things. Probably lower overall. Other than that, not too much. Definitely want to take a look at these two guys. That guy especially. Yeah, any later round type stuff. We'll see what we can get. But if it looks like we're having a pick in the top 5, I'll definitely try to get those scouted, or at least in the top 10. I'll get all these guys scouted a bit more, so that we'll at least know we'll have the most information possible if we have to make a top pick like that. All right, but for right now, we're going to end it right here. This will be Cyn signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Watching my videos just isn't enough Cyn for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other Cynners out there. The links to both are in the description.